Right. This is a work in progress video, and it is about my project with the Caballero miniatures um, from Georgios in Greece. And I started out with the thing where I didn't know what color I wanted on my minis. So I started out with the easy bit, which was the horses. Um, and I started out with the base, the color of the horse fur skin, which I have in a few different shades. I have this brownish beige shade, a slightly lighter beige, almost going to white, and then a black one, and these like normal brown horse shades where I've painted socks on them. So I started out doing that, and then I did the blankets in grey, red, and yellow, just to keep the palette simple, because I think I'm going to go with some sort of combination of red and yellow. Most of the shields that I'm doing have that combination. I've done quite a few shields. The next bit that I was wondering about was the actual color of the minis, because they're beautiful minis. I want to do them justice, and I'm not sure about the color combination. I know one thing that I want to do, and that is, having seen how Georgios paints up his, I knew that I wanted a like a bluish silvery shade to the metal. So what I'm doing there is I'm painting it silver, then I'm using a blue wash, and then I'm highlighting silver again, which gives this nice like polished steel effect, which is what I'm going for. I have a few minutes just to check out and make sure that I was happy with the color scheme. I painted up some other minis. I have some Deus Vult minis. These are actually Russian infantry from the early medieval period, but they will do as Norman foot soldiers in a pinch, right? So I was playing around on this mini with painting the helmet blue so that it's like glazed and not steel, and then I was playing around with how to do white. This one has a bluish white. I'm not really happy with that. I think it's too clean. I think I'm going to go with a more beige white color in the end. I painted up some more, and I'm still working on these ones. These might do nicely as infantry for my Norman army here. I think I'm going to go with like Normans in Southern Europe, maybe Sicily as the theme. The Caballeros are Spanish knights, but they will do perfectly for my intentions. I also painted up the full like horse flesh thingy, the whole full horseman. I painted up some Perry Lord of the Rings Rohan models. They might do a second rankers. And these are, I think, where I want my cavalry to end up. Made a few conversions to some of them, gave them different spears so they didn't look so fantasy, gave them kite shields, and yeah. I still have the bases to do, but these are mostly done. I'm painting the wood in a sort of, focus please, sort of beigey, washed down beige. And I sort of like the gray here, how that works. So I think I'll keep the tones of the actual model quite muted, with the exception of the bluish steel, and then have the main pop of color be the shields that will really make them stand out. Yeah, that is my Caballero project. As some of you might notice, I am spending way too much time on painting these minis, and much more than I do on my bold action stuff. I think I enjoy painting the colors more than I do the camouflage that is the usual bold action fare. So this is a nice break from painting browns and greens, right? Yeah, I really enjoy these minis. They are wonderful. They are still very easy to paint. They are very grateful for the paint. It distributes quite nicely. And again, the actual sculpting of something as simple as a chainmail, but look at how the chainmail folds down here along his belly, where he's dragging it because of his pose. That is masterfully sculpted. I highly recommend these minis. They're really good. Right, that is my work so far. Way too many hours spent on just a few horses, and they're not even done yet. Yeah. Cheers. Bye.